Before you speak or act, ask yourself, what is my intention? And then listen. It may not come at once. You may have to relax yourself. You may have to take a walk into town. You may have to walk by a stream. You have to maybe go see a movie, not to distract yourself. No, not to distract yourself. The answer will come. Imagine that as soon as you ask the question, the answer is pouring into you. The answer will come. Now, what are you going to do? So I had, in the days when I was writing the Dancing Woolly Masters, I had a friend who was a professor at a college in physics. And he knew before we had talks, I couldn't have talks like this then. I didn't know any of this. But he knew that he didn't want to be a professor anymore. He wanted to do something else. And his wife did not like the idea. In fact, it destroyed the life that he had. She didn't like the idea of not being the wife of a professor. She didn't like the idea of not having the social security. She didn't like not having the faculty club. She didn't like the prestige. But he knew he had to do something else. And they divorced.
Wow.
So whatever it is you're doing, look inside and ask yourself, what is my intention? Now, it may be that you are so excited about something, you got a startup. And this is something that Silicon Valley has never even dreamed of. This baby is going to fly. Mm-hmm. Still, ask yourself, what is my intention? Do I want to emulate someone who's the richest person in the world? Mm. Is this really what I want to do? And it may be a part of you that says, yeah. Well, ask yourself, is it coming from love or is it coming from fear? And if you say, yeah, I'm coming from love, get out of the way, I'm on the road, do it. Because whatever you choose in the Earth School, you will learn from. You cannot make a wrong choice in the Earth School. Mm. All roads lead to home. Some are longer and more difficult. Yeah. Others are more direct and joyful. Don't worry about making a wrong choice. Don't worry about anything. Just be aware. Look at what your intention is to the best of your ability and know that if you're acting in fear, it's not going to bring you to the fulfillment and the gratitude that you want. It may bring you to an estate that covers 50 acres. It may bring you prestige for people who would like to emulate what you do, but will you be satisfied? Mm. When you, by the way, death is not what we think it is as five-sensory humans. And as multi-sensory humans, we know it's something very different. I heard a wise channeled entity once say to the question, tell me about death. And the entity said, it's entirely safe. That's what we see. That's what we see. So do your best. If you have an idea and it's gripped you and you want to bring it into being, do it. But be aware of your intention.
And what do you think is more dangerous for us, holding on to an attachment that we have or holding on to an identity?
They're the same. You hold on to anything, it's fear. The purpose of creating authentic power, like we discussed, is to go through life, be able to, with an empowered heart without attachment to the outcome. And if you look at your heroes, the way I look at mine, Gandhi, Christ, Martin Luther King Jr., they knew how to do this. Gandhi set an intention and he held it with firmness and conviction to the moment the first of those 3 bullets entered his body. And when they did, the first thing he said was the name of God. He said, Ram. That intention was his life. Was he attached to it? I don't think so. I think he was attached to doing what I think attached again is the wrong word.
I committed.
Following and committed, completely committed, undoubtedly committed, unquestionably committed. Martin Luther King Jr. is the same thing. A favorite story I remember about Gandhi is in the later days when the fruit was beginning to fall from the tree. The viceroy called him into his palace, his mansion, on instructions from London. And Gandhi was in a British prison at that time. And Gandhi came into the mansion wearing dirty prison clothes. And the first thing he said in this palatial setting was, Your Excellency, I understand that I have done many things that must have been an irritant to you, but I hope that will not stand between us as men. He never lost his connection with life. He never blamed anyone. The viceroy was the one who signed the orders that brutalized, exploited, and killed Indians. But Gandhi's issue was not with the viceroy. It was with the policy that exploited hundreds of millions of Indians. Can you do that in your life? Can I do that in my life? That's what I ask myself all the time, and I strive for it. That book that you held up, Universal Humans, I worked on that for 33 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it worked on me for 33 years. And neither one of us are finished, but I'm giving you in this moment the best that I've got. And that book will also. So commitment, yes, that's one of the requirements for creating authentic power. It's the first requirement, commitment. By the way, you can go to our website, theaterofthesoul.com, and download the Authentic Power Guidelines. Each of these guidelines has specific guidelines within them. But the major guidelines are, the categories are commitment, courage, compassion, conscious communication and action. Whenever you're attached, you're experiencing fear. And if you don't get what you're attached to, if the frightened part of your personality does not get what it's attached to, you will experience pain again. This is not bad. To anyone listening or watching us, this is not bad. This is not good. This is your life. And the only way to change it is to change your life. And what we've been discussing, Lewis and I and all of us here, is how to do that. Now, there's countless ways to challenge a frightened part of your personality. You can meditate. You can chant. You can read a psalm. You can sing a song. You can teach a child. It's boundless. Your creativity is boundless. But what's operational is love. The choice of love. That's what changes you. Everything I've described about creating authentic power, you will see others explaining in their own way, in their own time. This same bare bone structure. In order to transform yourself, you need to become aware of what it is in yourself that you want to transform. Number two, you need to have the will. You need to use your free will to do it, to change it. And as you're multisensory, you have ability to access your intuition for how to do that the best. But no matter what framework of transformation people will present that resonates with you, if it really works for you, if it resonates, if it works for anyone, you'll see this structure. It's got to be awareness. Not all of the suggestions that people give have these things. That's why I suggest that you experiment.
Yeah.
And I suggest you be skeptical.
Right.
Cynicism is not, I don't suggest that. But skepticism is good. Asking questions like we talked about. Can that be? No, come on. Can that really happen? Let me see. Let's look at that more. I'm going to try that out myself. Because when I talk about authentic power, I'm suggesting it to you, not in the way of saying, this is the answer to your life. I'm saying, experiment with it. See if you can. Twist it. Bend it. Jump up and down on it. See if you can break it. You can't.
Thank you for watching this video. If you want more inspiring clips like this, make sure to click right here to subscribe and click right here to watch that next video that is specific to support you in your life.